All right, so what I'm doing right now, that is creating online courses. Now, this is one that is also, there's a reason I put online arbitrage in the beginning. There's a reason I put reselling in the beginning. There's a reason I put creating online courses in the beginning, okay? I have two main business models. I covered this in other videos, not specifically on this course, but you can check them out on my YouTube channel if you want, right? My two main business models, the way that I make the most money, right, is creating online courses and doing online arbitrage. So I highly recommend that you take both of these seriously and look into both of them, okay? So creating online courses is basically just like you're seeing right here, right? So you can create online courses, you can create premium courses on other premium sites. We'll cover that here in a second. Or you can sell them on standalone websites that are going to give you and spoon feed you the customers just like you're watching right now, right? So you can sell them on sites like that host your course for you and do a lot of the marketing for you. We'll cover them specifically right here. So Udemy, Skillshare, Teachable, Kajabi, Thinkific, Amazon Video Direct, Stack Commerce, or your own membership website. Those are all potential options for you, right? So one of the best things about creating online courses is there's no upfront cost, right? Once you do actually spend the initial time to create the course, then it's passive income for the most part, depending on the site that you obviously have it on or where you have it, right? You might need to answer a question here and there. You might need to, help a student along here and there, but it's about 95 to maybe 99% passive, depending on the website. Highly recommend that you're not trading your time for money. You're spending your initial time to create an online course. Doesn't have to be an extensive online course. It can be as short as like 40 minutes on some websites, or it can be as long as, one of my courses is like almost 40 hours because obviously that's one of my premium courses, right? So create online courses. It's passive income once you spend the initial time to create it, okay? So let's cover some of the specific websites, some of the benefits of each website, and some of the, why I recommend that you look into them, right? So Udemy, obviously one of my favorites. You can capitalize off marketing that they're going to do for you. They'll sell your course for you once you obviously rank the course, right? So they'll market it, they'll sell it, they'll run advertising to your course once you rank it and obviously prove to them that students like it, okay? So they're not going to just start, if you just slap a course up, you don't do anything with it, they're not just going to sell it for you on Udemy specifically. But once you sell a few of them or you get some students into it, you get some ratings, then they'll start marketing it and advertising it and selling it for you, okay? There are 20 plus million students already looking to buy courses on this platform. And that number has risen significantly. That's just the last data that they put out. And I highly recommend that it's a proven concept, so you look into it, right? First thing you want to do is prove the concept. They've proven the concept for you, so why not sell and slap courses up on Udemy? They'll sell, and the concept is already proven. It's practically guaranteed passive income if you're willing to put a little bit of work in to create a course and put it on the site and then rank it, okay? And like we covered, it's passive income for the most part once your course is live. Except answering some questions, okay? Skillshare is a direct competitor of Udemy, but it's pretty much the same as Udemy in a lot of ways for instructors as that goes. There are less students on there, and there is a different pay scale for Skillshare, so it's a revenue share, so you get paid based on a revenue share of how many minutes you convert students premium for watching, right? So if there's 1,000, there's different tiers, right? So if there's 1,000 other instructors and then you would get paid based on the amount of watch time that you have relative to the tier that you are, relative to the other instructors that are also accumulating watch time. So it's a little bit hard to explain. Obviously, if you're more interested in that or you have any specific questions, I can outline that a little bit further. Just ask me. I'd love to point you in the right direction. But the thing with all these course websites is, while you can't slap the same exact course, right? Like I couldn't record this course and then throw it on every single website in the same exact form. But what I could do is make this course, slap it on Udemy, right? Switch it slightly, right? So maybe take out a couple of words, edit some of a couple of words, edit some certain things, maybe spend so maybe it takes me like a day to create this course or a couple of days to create this course. Then I spend another hour editing, switching some things here, slapping it up on Skillshare, slapping it up on other platforms. So you don't need to create an entirely new course. While you can't slap the same exact course on a lot of these sites, you can slap the same pretty much course and just slightly vary it. So just understand that, okay? Because there's different terms of service, there's different courses allowed on the site. Obviously, you can upload to both of these, but and this is crucial, if it's free on one, so if it's free on Udemy, it has to be free on Skillshare, right? You can't go premium on one and free on the other. If it's paid on one, it has to be paid on the other, and obviously vice versa, okay? So now let's move on to Teachable. Well, let's move on to Teachable, Kajabi, Thinkific. So the premium websites where you can kind of do your own hosting, create your own content. Now, one of the drawbacks of this is obviously you have to do all the marketing and selling yourself, right? So there aren't, when you go to a site like Udemy, you put a course on, they have students already frequenting the site, looking for specific courses that you might be creating topics on, okay? So you can get organic traffic, organic sales without pretty much doing much of anything. Now, it's not that easy, but just understand that you don't have to do much of the marketing or the selling because there's already students on there looking for stuff. Same thing with Skillshare, right? Now, with Teachable, Kajabi, and Thinkific, you do get more freedom, and you can charge more for your courses, right? So you get more freedom to create the content that you want. There's not as much restrictions. You have a lot more of the power. You can charge whatever you want. You can charge subscription. You can charge more. You can charge way more than other websites. You have more control over your courses, and more importantly, you have more control over your students. And obviously, you're going to get your student information so you can keep and maintain that student long term, right? For example, on Udemy, you might have, and I have like almost 400,000 students across different instructor profiles. So over my two, Brian Guerra and Invert Media, I have almost 400,000 students. By the time you're watching this, it very well could have surpassed 400,000. But I don't have access to those students, right? All I have is the ability to email them promotions. So through Udemy, Udemy doesn't tell me this is your student, this is where they're from, this is their email. I don't get any of that information. If you create your own content on your own website, then you have control over your students and you get access to them so you can morph them over to your own platforms, and kind of control them, for lack of a better word, for the long term, right? Because the lifetime value of a customer is super crucial. It's easier to maintain a current customer than it is to get a new one. So that is a big thing that comes with a lot of your own platforms. But obviously, like I covered, you do have to do all the marketing, driving the traffic, and selling yourself, okay? Then move on to Amazon Video Direct. Now, it is very difficult, and I'm not going to get too much into Amazon Video Direct or the specifics of each one of these websites and uploading them, because I have courses on all of them. I have also content on all of them. So if you search YouTube for Content King, that is my content, channel. So I have three main channels. My content channel is called Content King. You can find that linked in a lot of places, or you can just ask me for that if you want free tutorials. I also have courses on all of these and how to upload and monetize and rank courses on all of these. But just understand that Amazon Video Direct is very difficult to upload. The barrier to entry is very difficult. You have to jump through a lot of hoops. But I always tell people, and I've uploaded a lot of content there, the barrier to entry is a good thing. Because what that means is it's going to weed out a lot of the unserious people, and there is practically no competition in certain niches on Amazon Video Direct, right? So I upload a marketing course or a marketing video to Amazon Video Direct, right? So Amazon Prime Video, for those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about. So you watch something with your Amazon Prime subscription on Amazon Prime Video, that's where I'm uploading to. Amazon Video Direct is the platform that you can upload that you need to use to upload videos to there, okay? So there's practically no competition for certain niches on there. Whereas if I were to upload a marketing video or marketing video to YouTube, there's a ridiculous amount of competition there, right? So it's very difficult for me to get my video seen and build an audience. Same thing with like Udemy or other places, right? A lot of competition. With Amazon Video Direct, because the barrier to entry is so difficult, it means practically no competition. And you are also paid based on watch time, kind of like YouTube without the ad revenue. So just think of it as watch time. It's easier to kind of think of it that way. You're going to get paid a residual income every month based on your minutes watched, okay? Then finally, we'll wrap this up with Stack Commerce and membership sites. So with Stack Commerce, you do practically nothing. I freaking love Stack Commerce. Now, it is a great place to upload courses if you already have them done for you. So if you create a course for Udemy or Skillshare or Amazon Video Direct, for example, also upload it to Stack Commerce. Now, you might need to apply, and I needed to apply like 10 times before they accepted me. Once they accepted me, it's been like a free, steady income stream. So a free passive stream of revenue for me, $500 a month plus. So literally just free revenue, because once I upload the courses there, I don't do anything, right? I don't answer student questions. I don't sell them. I don't market them. I don't promote them. I don't run advertising. They literally do it all that for you. So you upload it to the Stack Commerce hub, which is like a teachable hub, and then they'll literally put it on their website. So I think it's Stack Commerce, Stack Skills, Stack Social. There's a couple of them, and they'll sell all your courses and content for you. So it's a great place to upload if you already have courses. Just understand that you do need to kind of convince them to take you seriously as an instructor. You do need a catalog of courses to actually get up there. So I would recommend creating courses for Udemy or Skillshare, slapping them up and editing them for other places. And then once you have a catalog, you get accepted to Stack Commerce, then start uploading them all to Stack Commerce as well. Now, a membership site is a great way to do it as well. Okay. Now, there are many membership websites that you can join and host on, but usually they'll charge you like anywhere from like 40 to like $100 a month to run your membership website, which can get a little steep for beginners. Okay. So free ways that you can do it, obviously, or cheap ways are you can create a private Facebook page and simply just charge out there through, PayPal, or, you can create your own website. And it's very cheap to create your own website. You can either do it for free, but then obviously you can't take payments, or you can create a website with Wix. I have an entire course on Wix. If you're interested, ask me about it. I can send you a free link to it. Just message me. I don't mind. And there's also free tutorials on YouTube that you can watch on how to create on Wix. It's actually super beginner friendly, super easy to use, and you can take payments, and it might only cost you like anywhere from like $5 to like $20 a month on Wix. Super cheap. And then it's a great way where you can also host your membership site and all your content and take payments. Okay. So great place to do it is on your own website, or like I said, a private Facebook page or a private YouTube channel, and then just charge people to access those private videos, right? By invite only. So that's membership websites, Stack Commerce, Amazon Video Direct, Skillshare, and Udemy. Now there's also other sites like Pluralsight and Teachler and others, but I don't recommend that you kind of waste your time doing it. While you can make a little bit of money, it's not really worth the time uploading to them, in my opinion. Now, how I got into creating courses, I kind of stumbled upon it. I was putting myself through college, working a dead-end job, making like $12 an hour at a golf course. And I decided I was taking a course on Udemy to kind of better myself, like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago now. And I actually thought to myself, what's preventing me from creating a course like this? And I just decided to create a course. Slapped it up, forgot about it. I think it was on Poshmark at the time, or it might have been Amazon drop shipping. I don't remember what my first course was. It was one of the two. And that was a long time ago. Was horrible production quality. I don't know why people bought it. It gave value, of course, obviously, so it taught well, but the recordings were bad, the audio was bad, everything about it was bad, right? Created the course, slapped it up on Udemy, first put it for sale, and then kind of forgot about it for like 2 months. One day I logged back into my Udemy account and saw that I'd made a little bit of money. I think it was only like $50, but it was like $50 that month on Udemy. And I was like, holy crap, like I just made $50, just for creating this course. What if I make $50 from this passively every month, and I create and scale up many courses? So that's how I got into it. I kind of stumbled upon it. Thank God that I stumbled upon entrepreneurship when I did, because it let me quit my job, which paid me absolutely nothing and was completely demeaning. Let me scale up and actually take my life seriously, and let me understand that I could drop out of college because I didn't love it, right? So that's kind of how I got into creating courses. That's my experience with it. I still do it, hence what I'm doing right now. And yes, I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10.